And we're live.
My Safari 911. When you have a Safari 911, you are a man of mystery, especially when it's like pink. I think you can probably see it.
Yeah, and the mystery is, what kind of guy does he like to fuck?
Wall of cars outside my window.
You do have a fucking wall of cars.
My Porsche is down there. And I have an my off-road Porsche. There's some
You have a
stuff.
Automobile vending machine in there.
Yeah, it's like full-size Hot Wheels down there. Do you want to take a tour in a second?
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
All right, in a second. Let me just have some more of my coffee because I need some up to counterbalance this.
The down. Yes.
Fair enough. Yeah,
shout out to my sponsor, Tradecraft Farms, the official ganja of the Smoke Tire podcast. Fucking fire, son.
All new.
These are these new pens. They're fucking 94%. They're serious.
Ooh, that's an A.
Shout out to my probation officer who drug tested me last Tuesday.
That means you're good for a while. That's
you guys want to go on a quick tour before my boys start mopping?
Yeah,
before they make the floor wet. I gotta unplug my good audio, so you're gonna have to deal with onboard. All right.
Okay.
Input device. Here we go.
All right. So why do you have? Are these investment cars? Do you fix them?
No. These are cars? First off. What my business right here, on top of making videos, my exit from the gig economy is called Westside Collector Car Storage, and it is for customers to store their collector cars. I also keep my cars here, but I'm on the west side of LA and by the beach, and there's just this type of business doesn't exist in this area. So I bought this property, built this building, and I'm gonna show you some cool shit. But first, check this out. This is my studio. This is the Smoking Tire podcast studio.
Nice.
Oh, that's awesome.
Now, do you also still have a watch podcast? It had a really clever name.
No, the Watch and Listen. And after 2 years of it, I couldn't do the research of watch research anymore. I had to either get snobbier or nerdier, and I was neither. So here's the lounge upstairs.
God damn.
So we've got Cigar Lounge, right? Engine block coffee table.
This sounds like the social aspect of the club is part of the draw. You meet people like you.
Yeah, you'd think, but people don't really hang out. That lounge, you have to have a lounge because it's a thing you have to have. But it's really and of course, members are more than welcome to hang out. But the fact of the matter is, they don't hang out very often, and I use it for hanging out with my friends more often than with customers.
Might be part of the sales pitch, right? Sometimes you buy things.
It's where you tell them the price in the tour.
All right.
So we're gonna go into what we call the Cathedral Room. So
all the cars.
In the Cathedral Room, these are the first ever quad vehicle stackers installed indoors. It's the first time they've been installed over a basement because we have a 40-car underground level below this. And it's the first time they've been installed with battery tenders integrated. You can see these reels. Those coil up battery tenders. They go up to the top level. And first time they've got sprinklers integrated for their sprinkler nozzles the whole way up. And we've got a crazy ventilation system up there, so we can run about 10 cars in this room at a time.
How old is this business?
Wow.
I bought the property in 2016. We've been open 3 months. We opened in September 1st.
This is exciting. You know what? You don't have a lot of vacancy. Like you have filled this.
I'll show you. We've got some, but I'll show you. So Derek back there is doing a crazy paint correction. So this is a Buick GNX, very rare car. Version of the Grand National. So he's doing, you can see they tape off the trim. And so this is a pretty low mile car. And let's see if I can get you a reflection of the ceiling.
Yeah.
Paint. It's pretty sick. We've got.
What's the total capacity there for how
many we can hold 110 operating or about 130 max capacity. 130 if we park cars in the aisles and stuff. Here's my new old Ferrari. It's a 328 GTS. And then this is my affront to masculinity, my off-road pink Porsche. It's actually called Cassis Red, but it's It's got a 4-inch lift and hot rod motor, and the interior is very fun. I'll show you the interior. We use city bus fabric, so
Oh my god,
so it's really, really fabulous interior.
that is a disgusting car.
It's fucking awesome. This thing rules. It's the best LA car ever. And you got a bunch of good stuff up here. Some old stuff. There's a little ZR1 there, Porsche. Some supercars back here. And then we've got the big wall
You have
behind me, and that wall is tandem, so there's 2 deep.
Are there a
Wow.
handful of celebrity clients? Just guessing by the cars, maybe.
There's a couple of clients that we have that you might call like a corporate type celebrities, like you maybe haven't heard of them, but maybe you've heard of the business that they run,
Some of the stuff
that kind of
they've
thing.
Mhm.
We're in Silicon Beach over here, so we've got Google. And this is that's my friend Chef Carl Ruiz. A portrait of him. Let me see. I think this will work. I think I can go downstairs. My Wi-Fi should work the whole way, so we're gonna try this.
Yeah. This is cool.
No one who's like, oh my god, that A-list celebrity. But how's the connection? Good.
So far so
Oh,
good.
this is amazing. We're in like a
Yeah, and there we go.
We're in like a concrete basement. Oh no!
That's awesome.
He
Using
may come
halo
back.
lights.
There he is. All right.
Am I here? Oh, did I go
Yeah.
away?
Yeah, he went away for-
Yeah, on
You're
the
back
stairs.
now,
I'm
though.
back.
Yeah.
I'm back. Okay, cool. So these lights I really am proud of. They're really beautiful. But this is our underground level, and look what I have.
A Morgan.
There you go.
3-wheeler.
I like
And
it.
then we've just got a bunch of cars down here, bunch more. So all our walls and stuff are Porsche colors, and then the ramp to get down is that way. I can motion sensor lights. So anyway, I built this to satisfy a need that I felt existed in the market in this area. And, I've been in the gig economy for like fucking 15 years. And after a while you go, well, what is my exit from the gig economy eventually? What does that look like? Because, your last video won't make your next one for you or record your next podcast for you. And so, not that there aren't residuals there, there are, but the point is, what is the exit plan? What do you do? So I figured I could be a landlord for cars. And so we deal with the care and feeding of specialty cars, and we've got beautiful fin-tail caddy back there and some interesting old muscle. You got a cool Charger back here, 70 Charger, I believe, 69 or 70 Charger. Not really sure. You guys, can you still have me?
Yes,
Yeah,
yeah, we're
All right,
hanging on your every
cool.
word.
I'm gonna try to do. I'm gonna go up this stairwell. I hope I don't lose you. If I do, it's quick. I'll be right back.
All right.
But we're gonna go up the back stairs right now.
You're here so
Go
far.
back into the main room.
You can do it, internet.
I bet he's switching Wi-Fi access points.
Yeah.
There he is. He's back.
Yeah, that would be my assumption.
Oh no, are you there?
Yep. We're
Yep.
here.
Yep.
Are you guys there?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I think I don't have the key to this door. I think I'm stuck in this. I'm not stuck in the stairwell, but I think I have to go back.
How did you get
upstairs.
so much occupancy so fast?
We're dope. We do dope shit. I don't know. We're very fortunate. We have customers who
Did you
have.
start with lower prices than maybe you'll be in 2 years?
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
priced aggressively. We are priced aggressively. I wanted to be a guy with a full building. I was a guy with an empty
Right.
building. And then when you're a guy with a full building, you're in a much better position to negotiate.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I can't stand in the stairwell forever. So talk amongst yourselves for a second. Let's get back to somewhere else where I need to be.
That's really cool.
It's super
That-
cool. I find the business really fascinating. I'm trying to thread the needle between overly nosy and, learn about the business.
Yeah, curious because it's neat. Something that you wouldn't expect, really.
Yeah.
Totally different world to what I live in. But I mean, if you're rich enough to afford those cars and you just are thinking like, oh, it'll be nice to just get close to the beach and then just hop in and grab it so I don't have to, or whatever the concern is. Like, I can see that being super, super valuable to someone rich enough that this doesn't even really enter into their bottom line.
So, Matt, if I want to drive that
Yes.
car today, what's my... Did I lose you? You stuck.
He's in an elevator, I think, isn't
Yeah. I'll ask him when he comes back.
Yeah.
It'll probably just be a second. Oh, there we are.
Wait, I'm sorry. I was in the elevator.
Are
I
you?
was going back up to the studio. Can you hear me yet?
Yep. We have you.
Okay,
All
here's
right.
me at 7. Here's me at 17 with my first car. Look at that guy.
What's the car?
It's a Subaru.
Nice. All right.
I apologize. I'm back.
So
No, you're good. That was
we were
awesome.
talking. You know what's interesting about? I was overhearing a little what you said. What's really interesting is, not all the cars are super valuable cars. It doesn't always the cost of the car doesn't always justify spending the money to keep it here. It's really just people want what they want. You know what I mean? They love a car, and it might be a fairly regular car, but to them, it's more special than other cars, and it deserves a little bit of special care. And where I live is a little different from where you guys live, just in terms of how space is used. You're by the beach, so you get a 3,000 square foot house by the beach. It's like a townhouse, like ding, 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 like a row house kind of thing. No property. Maybe you get a 2-car garage, probably no driveway, and that could be like $3 to $5 million. So it's very expensive, but there's not a lot of space even. And so people have money to spend in this part of the world, but what they can't make more of is any space. So if you want to live in this part of town, which is a desirable part of town, and you want to collect cars, there's a pretty big gap in between. Okay, I have enough money to collect a couple of cars, and okay, I have enough money to buy my own commercial building. So that's kind of the world where we live in.
So Matt,
I'm not on my good mic. Let's go in my office. Yeah, I'm not going to leave. I'm going to make it the whole way.
I want to drive my Morgan today. What's the process? 15 minutes and you'll have it towards the top?
Well, look. Oh, if you're talking about cars that are up on stackers,
I don't know what I'm talking about. Maybe the other ones I can drive out myself. On the stackers, you need some amount of lead time.
You don't need any lead time. Wherever your car is, you can just show up and we will get it for you. Having said that, it is to everyone's benefit if you just give us 10 or 15 minutes heads up that you're coming down, just so we can make sure that either if your car is blocked in by something or on a rack, that we can get it down, because it is very easy to get cars down. Or if it's already conveniently located, we clean the glass, make sure your windshield is clean. We check your tire pressures, with stuff like that. And it's just, we're able to offer a better level of service if we know people are coming. Having said that, we've organized the cars in such a way that the cars that really go in and out a lot pretty much live on the ground. And cars that don't go out as much, the less often they go out, the further they go up the racks. And so it would be very rare, even though it only takes like maybe 10 minutes to get a car off the very top, and that's disconnecting all the battery tenders and everything. It would be very rare that the owner of one of those cars would show up unannounced and determine that they want to drive it, and they want to drive it right now. And they're super, even though I sell everybody, just show up, especially like my 10 or so customers that really take their cars out a lot. I'm like, because most of the cars, frankly, they do a lot of sitting, which is fine. It's not a hard job that way. But the cars that I say just show up, they're always like, I'll be by in a half hour. And I'm like, you don't have to tell me this. You can just show up. Like, we're open. But they just, out of politeness or whatever, like they do anyway. So yeah, it's cool. It's easy.